Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way, and thank you for finding this theater, which is very well hidden, we know. And you are in here for running your own Windows Insider program with WSUS and Configuration Manager. Is that what you are here for? This is the right theater? Woo! Great. And we are going to make you rich and famous. That's one of our goals. OK? Let's get the party started. So who is here, like who knows about the Insider program here? And who's already signed up for it? OK, then who doesn't know about the Insider program? Huh? OK, there are a few people here. So I'll cover the basics of it so that everybody is on the same page. Insider program is a way to get preview builds of the Windows operating system to you. And you can be part of the development cycle of the Windows and give us feedback to make us a better operating system for you and your organization. As part of, to get into the Insider program, go to insider.windows.com, sign up using your MSA, and you're all set. And it's free, so there's no barrier to entry there. As part of the Insider program, you get the Windows 10 builds, the latest builds coming out. Then you also get the server builds. And if you are a developer, you also get the SDKs as and when it's getting ready. Also, we also have a program to get the IoT builds if you are interested in IoT. Once you get the builds, you get to choose how and when you want the preview builds to be installed on your machines. It can be fast or slow. You have multiple rings to choose from. Once you have the build, you install it, you play with it, you use it in your normal scenarios, and give us feedback, and we read this feedback and make future changes based on it. So as part of an organization, you can also sign for WIP for Business, which you use your AAD. You get to be part of the Windows Insider program for business. We'll talk more about it in the next few minutes, and that's what the talk is about. Apart from this, we also have our other partner Insider programs like Edge Insider program and Office Insider program. Is anyone here part of any of those Insider programs? Ooh, cool. If you want to know more about it, go to insider.microsoft.com. This is the Microsoft Insider. It's a collection of all the Insider programs Microsoft offers. Check it out. There are a lot more to be signed up for. Please do sign up for the Office and the Edge Insider program. They're awesome. Next, moving on. Why should you be an insider? Why should you be an insider? Or why should your organization be worried about the Insider program? First, it's your magic crystal ball into the future. Like it's where you see all the new features coming in. It gets you ready for the new features. And in some cases, this may be the builds you want the organization to adopt earlier so that you get features. Say, for example, if your organization needs, say, the cloud clipboard that came out. Like, it came out in the Insider program first, and maybe it makes sense for your organization to jump into that. And this Insider program is also a place where you can check what the default settings for certain features are. Say, for example, nearby sharing, the default state right now, we moved it to on, and that came up first in the Insider program. You have to make sure whether it's ready for your organization. It may also be a way to help you as organizational leaders to think about how we want to do the pre-work for installing Windows as it comes out on the release cycle. The next one is to make sure your apps and your infrastructure is ready for what is next. With the Insider preview builds, you get to play with with the new build with your apps, collect the feedback, let us know, and so that we can start fixing the OS for you and your organization. So we encourage everyone to use it with your apps so that we can get feedback. And in some cases, it may not be technical. It may be just functional. Like, do you have enough onboarding documentation for your users when they are getting into the new build to make use of the new features? So this is a way to get used to all these things. As part of the WIP for business, Windows Insider program for business, we also have feedback which collects from your organization, which comes to Microsoft. And also, it is also a way for you to look at the feedback because it will be grouped for your AAD accounts or your organization. So you get to see what your users are saying about the latest builds and what feedback they have about the latest builds. It's also like we have noticed that trends is part of following industry's trends is part of your job right now. And moving ahead and seeing what is coming up next and you being as organization leaders and digital leaders, talking about what is next is also important. And insiders, being part of the insider program is where you can get to that. This is the release, this is the servicing timeline which we spoke about at Ignite a couple of years ago. So this is how the Windows servicing pipeline works now. You have 18 months of support followed by 12 months of extended support in some of these builds. So gone are the days of 5 to 6 years of support. So now these 30 months are when you get to talk with each 30 months is when you get to talk with your business unit to find out what they need for the next release. In order to get a head start, what Insider Program allows you to do is gives you a 6-month heads up. It gives you a 6-month head start into what's coming in the build, getting more feedback, and fixing it even before we get into the deployment of it. So Insider Program is going to give you all these things. So this is a new fundamental shift we have in the development of Windows and other products in Microsoft. So this is how you are going to have an upgrade is not a project anymore. We are not going to call it as a Windows 10 upgrade project. It's part of the process. So it's up to all, and most of the organizations have jumped into it, and we encourage everyone to come into the preview build so that you can get an extended support in supporting the Windows operating systems. So these are the rings which we provide. We provide the Windows Insider Fast Ring, which comes out weekly. We have the Windows Insider Slow, which comes out monthly, and it helps with the validation. And the last is a release preview where we have a few builds coming out closer to the release of the operating system. So depending on how you are organized in your organization, you can choose a percentage of machines in each of these rings so that you have a coverage of all the features which are coming in. So internally, it does go from left to right. You're looking at a progressively larger audience set who are more inclined to have a better, who are more inclined to use the builds. We recommend 1% of your devices to be on any of these rings put together in the Windows Insider Program. So we want, so that gives you a breadth of coverage of all your scenarios so that you know that you are ready when a build comes out. So how does it look in the day of a life of an IT professional when you're inside the organization? First step is Microsoft. We announce when a new build comes out, either being fast or slow. We have blog posts which come out. We tweet about it. We also, then once the build comes out, it reaches your machines, and you can see it in the settings. The Windows update shows up as a new build is available. Once the build is out, start installing it, start updating 1% of your organization. We'll talk about the management tools like SCCM, WSUS, Intune, and GPO. Today, we will be covering Configuration Manager and WSUS. Yesterday, we covered Intune and GPO. If you missed it, the slide deck and the content will be available online shortly. So this will cover, in today's talk, we'll be covering Configuration Management and WSUS. Once you are done with it, you can sign up for Windows Analytics, which is, again, a free service which is available there, which can look through your organization structure and identify devices and apps in your organization and see how ready you are for the upgrade. So the two services which Windows Analytics provides is the app upgrade and the device health. Using device health, you can identify devices in web fast, web slow. You can look at the crashes they have or any issues which come from those machines. And using Windows Analytics, you can make sure that you have also had a good app coverage across your devices in your organization. So how do you set up your own ring in your organization? The rings we saw a couple of slides back is all in this red circle, red ring over there. Whether it's fast or slow, we encourage usually the IT or dev staff to be actually part of this ring. And that's like 1% of your organization. So I'm just going to deviate from the talk track because people came to our booth this time and were asking, like, how do we encourage these people to be actually part of this ring? And that's the question you get, because I know I am part of the Windows Insider Program, but how do I encourage my colleagues to be part of it? We, in our organization, Microsoft, we do run through the same issues, and we do try to get people into the Windows Insider program too. So we have tips and tricks. My colleague Amanda, who runs the self-host, I think she's somewhere around here. I can't spot her here. But she runs the self-host program inside Microsoft where we try to push Windows Insiders. What we learned from that is make it fun. Like, make it a fun exercise for people to try it. Give them scenarios to try. Incentivize it. Like, we give stickers out, Ninja Cat stickers. They apparently run laptops by the looks of it, because everybody has laptop Ninja stickers on it. Incentivize it so that people get to play with it. Make it fun. Have a leader who will represent this Windows Insider program for you so that you can get feedback. Talk to your management about the benefits of it. Some of the things which I've covered in the slide deck will help you in making a case for running the Windows Insider program across your organization. And another thing which you want to do is to hero make these people who are part of the part of the Insider program. Like, call out the feedback they're giving out to the audience set so that they know, like, yes, this feedback is being heard by Microsoft, and this feedback is useful for your organization. So hero make them so that a lot more people start using the Windows Insider program. You can also do a little bit of onboarding so that they are not lost. Maybe have a Teams channel that will help so that people can ask you questions on, hey, I'm trying this Insider build, I have this question, and how you go about doing it. And then with that 1%, you cover the Windows Insider bracket, and then you go to the power users who we want on the targeted channel, which are the next 9% of your organization. These people are not running preview builds, but they are on the targeted channel, which gives you a lot of feedback, which you can use it to drive your Insider population structure. Say, if you start seeing issues from, say, the HR team in your organization, you can actually have certain HR people who are pioneers in there into the Insider program so that you get that coverage and you're not caught unaware when it happens. And the last one is the entire organization goes on the broad channel so that that deployment should be easy, given that you have 10% coverage of scenarios and also the Insider program so that you can get things going. With that, this covers, the basic structure of how the Insider program works and how you can make it for the organization. Now let's go more into the implementation. And for that, I have Arya here who will do it.
Hi. Thank you so much, Vivek, for that great overview of the Windows Insider program for business as a whole. My name is Arya, and I'm here to talk to you about how on Monday you can go back to work and use whatever management tool it is you use, cloud-connected Windows Update for Business, on-prem Windows Server Update Service, or Configuration Manager to deploy pre-release feature updates within your organization. And that's literally however you broadly deploy feature updates, you can now deploy pre-release feature updates the same way. And if you want to test virtual machines, you can download from Azure Marketplace or specifically download ISOs. So how do you do this? Well, there's 3 basic steps. Step 1, go online to the Windows Insider Program for Business website or insider.windows.com. It's here. Take a photo. And sign up with your corporate credentials for the Windows Insider program. Yay! How many of you already done this? Yay! The rest of you go do this. That's step 1. It is an easy step. Step 2, open up your management tool. How many of you here use Configuration Manager? Yay, pretty much everybody. How many here use Windows Update for Business? Nice, thank you. Anyone use Windows Server Update Service directly? Nice. Well, we have some demos and instructions for all of you because as of September 24th this year, all of you can use whatever of those management tools I just listed to actually manage pre-release feature updates for Windows. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was hard. And then you can give feedback on it directly to Microsoft, and you can see the feedback that people in your organization have posted in the Feedback Hub. So how do you do this, right? These are the 3 easy steps. Let's dig a little bit more into step 2, since I believe you all understand how to use the internet. I hope. So first, Windows Server Update Service. For those of you who are using Windows Server Update Service or WSUS directly, it's pretty easy. Step 1, you open Windows Server Update Service. You got it? Okay, good. So once you open Windows Server Update Service, you're going to go to the products and classifications, and you're going to add a new product, which is totally fun. You get to scroll, and maybe scroll some more. You get down to W, keep going, and eventually you're going to reach, the Windows Insider pre-release. The Windows Insider pre-release. You'll see it, it's going to go up a little bit. I may have pre-recorded these on Thursday. And you click it, and you're going to apply it. This is a really important step. If you don't add this product, you will not see any of the pre-release feature updates. Please add this product. OK, so then you're going to go back to your updates. And from here, you're going to actually be able to refresh all your updates. If you refresh, you're going to see it appear with all of the magical pre-release updates. Voila, in Windows Server Update Service. You don't even have to go anywhere else. Click it. You are agreeing to the Windows Insider Program agreement terms for downloading, installing this. Recognize that. You are agreeing. We probably won't break your device, but you're agreeing. And then you're going to approve it the same way that you approve any other feature update. What's great about this is you're really practicing how you play. So if you normally are doing broad deployments, you're going to create a group. You're going to assign a feature update to that group. You're going to approve that update. You're going to deploy it. It is exactly the same. The only extra step is adding that new product category. OK, you got that. The WSUS people in the room, you understand. OK, now Configuration Manager. It's going to be shockingly similar. Don't be surprised. You're going to open Configuration Manager. Step 1. Now, I really appreciate this because, again, you're going to go and you have to open up products. But one thing that's great about this now being in Configuration Manager and in WSUS is that you're not just getting to test out the feature updates and do your exploration of what new features there are or what new, how it works with your line of business applications, but you're really getting to test out your deployment methods. So you're getting to say, I'm creating my validation rings the same way I would. I'm just adding one new ring at the very beginning who's getting to test out pre-release feature updates months earlier, which is great. Because now, when I go and add this product and I deploy a feature update to my IT staff, to my first group of validators, to whoever it is that I'm using to validate feature updates, I'm getting to start months and months earlier. That means I find more issues, that by the time I broadly deploy, it is a better quality for my environment. And I have a safer deployment that is earlier than ever before. So now, when I go and I select the update in whatever language, whatever architecture I want, because people have different languages architecture needs, you can select it and deploy it the same way as anything else and begin your validation process earlier, deploy earlier, and safer than ever before, which is really kind of the dream, right? We're all trying to deploy safely and stay on a supported build for as long as we can and then move to the next one. And you'll see here, just continue going. It's exactly the same process as anything else. Configure it exactly the same way. Unlike with the cloud-managed Windows Insider program, you're not going to have those same concept of rings. You are going to, like everything else in on-prem management, be able to select exactly the update that you want and deploy it exactly when you want. As you'll see for version 1909, which, by the way, has not been released yet, so on Monday, go, deploy it, test it. You'll get a sneak peek into what's coming. You can actually deploy early. And it's just that simple. It's exactly what you're doing already. You're just doing it now a couple months earlier. Awesome. And again, the benefits are listed here, so you can take a photo, remember it, ask us about questions on it. The Windows Insider staff and I are going to be up here with Vivek to answer any of your questions or to give you out Ninja Cat stickers so you can get an awesome Ninja Cat. Please, on Monday, go do this. It really is a great step in validating and understanding how the next update will work in your environment. Thanks so much.